Oh, okay.
So that was quick. So I won't be here. Good morning.
Hi, handsome.
Hi, Gina.
How you doing?
How's my buddy?
Good. Anything new in the paper?
I don't see you in there.
No. Well, that's okay. I'm better off not being in the paper. You know what I mean, right? Because you're going right to the police blog. I'm trying to keep myself clean now. How's life here?
It was all right until that we had that blackout.
Oh, you had a blackout here? Oh, you mean the blizzard?
The plow went off,
I know. I slept in my car.
trying to force me to leave this building.
Where'd you go, to the shelter?
Stayed here, it wasn't cold enough.
Okay.
I got stuff for that kind of
Are
stuff.
you filming?
Yes.
Because I don't want to get caught in the
Oh,
middle.
go on.
Get it.
I got her. How you doing?
Okay, how are you?
Good. How's life here at the Landmark House?
Sucks.
It does. You want to be at Academy Hill?
No,
Oh,
I want to get the hell out of here.
where do you want to go?
Get a house and get out of here.
You mean get a house anywhere?
Yeah.
You mean get off, even
No,
off?
I
of-
might go back to New Bedford. I have a house.
Okay. Yeah. But you've been here forever.
Not here. I've
No,
been-
but I've been on that.
Oh, yeah. I know, forever is right.
Filming. We're doing a piece on Meals on Wheels.
Oh, I see. Okay. See ya.
See you later.
Okay, Gina, nice to talk to
It
you.
was,
And
Paula.
we'll see you.
Very nice.
Okay.
I'll see you again soon.
Okay,
Thank
I
you so
enjoyed it.
much.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Excuse me.
Come on in. Do come in, sir.
Hi, Sherry.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Had a great time. Thank you
Good.
for asking me to go on a trip like this. It was interesting and
Paula's a good
worthwhile.
ambassador for what we do.
She really is.
She is. This is the space where I do my job.
Beautiful.
And I am the director of this local office, which is part of the Elder Services Organization. The main branch is in South Dennis. I am also called a care manager. So I provide services to 50 Nantucket elders to help them remain in their own homes. That is a state-based program. We receive a budget from the state that allows us to provide a certain amount, a dollar amount of services to an elder. That will include a Meals on Wheels program if it's necessary. It includes a lifeline, which is the emergency call button, so that you are able to get immediate access to help should you fall or be ill. But we also send people in to help you bathe, dress, clean your home, do your laundry, do your grocery shopping, pick up your prescriptions. There are certain conditions you have to meet to be able to get on our programming. They include financial as well as needs. In my world, needs are called ADLs and IADLs. So I would need to come to your home. I would need to see if you first of all meet our financial criteria. If you do, that means you're going to pay a fixed monthly copay. You're not going to pay by the hour. So whatever I provide to you in my plan for that month, you will reimburse me anywhere from $9 to $130.
Is there if you have too much money,
you have
how
too
do you
much
fall
money-
under or above?
If you have too much money, you could qualify for respite. There's no cap on respite. It limits how much I can actually provide you, but you can pay anywhere from 50% to 100% of what I'm charged to provide you the service. So if you were a couple and your wife was in need of bathing and you were slightly above income for home care, I could put you on a respite program. I can send in a nurse's aide twice a week to help your wife get a shower and get dressed. And you would pay half of the $26 I'm charged. So you would pay $13, which makes it affordable, which gives you another option to try to stay in your own home. Now, the state has also developed new and better programs under mass health regulations, which means you then have to really be able to qualify for those mass health programs, which are very financially driven. If you do, I can provide up to 24 hours a day of care to keep you in your own home versus going to a nursing home.
Wow, that's.
So we do a lot here.
Let me ask you, getting the people to actually do the work for you. Is that hard to find?
No, I have a contract, a state-based contract with agencies so that all of the state guidelines are met appropriately. The billing is an even field. It's not it's not quite as price-driven as Nantucket can be. They have to conform to a price that the state agrees and that we agree is an affordable option. I pay a much higher price than the mainland.
For your employees?
Correct, but they're not my employees. They're actually employed by a nurses agency called
Okay.
Anodyne,
All right.
or the visiting nurses.
That's great. But isn't housing an issue?
Sure.
For those folks?
Absolutely.
Oh, boy.
I've got people right now who are some very good nurses' aides, and we can't find places for them to live, so we're going to lose them on our cases.
It's not good. All right, so here we are, Meals on Wheels.
Mm-hmm.
And did you say 50 that we do? How many people get Meals on Wheels?
I would imagine we run anywhere between 25 and 35 per day.
Oh, okay.
And then we go down to Saltmarsh at 11 o'clock, and we serve the lunch program, which is another 20 to 30 people per day. A lot of people are under the impression that's a Saltmarsh town program, and it actually isn't. It's our program. We go in, we set up the room, we bring in the food, which is the same food that goes out for Meals on Wheels. It's also prepared by Kitty's Restaurant.
Nice.
And we bring in our staff and our volunteers to serve, clean up, and then put the room back the way we found it and leave.
Now, how's it going as far as Meals on Wheels? Do you have enough?
We need
Drivers.
volunteers.
You do?
We really need volunteers.
Okay, how many do we need and when do we need them by?
Well, we almost always need them. We can use people who are willing to be a backup that we can call when we have other people on vacation. We can use people, for example, we've got someone going out that's going to be away for the rest of the winter. So that's one route every Tuesday. We need somebody to drive, 10 o'clock. You pick up your food at Kitty's, which I'm sure you've already filmed and shown with Paula. And that's what we need. We need somebody who can give us 45 minutes to an hour.
Okay.
Once a week. We don't drive after 10 o'clock. Unfortunately, we pick up our food at 10. We have to get the food out for a noon meal. We've had a lot of people who have come and said, oh, I'd love to drive. Can I come after work at 5? Can I do it on the weekends? And unfortunately, that's not something I can do. I wish I could, but that's not an option for us. So it really is that 10 o'clock. But let me remind you, businesses can step forward. They can send their employees to drive for us, keeping them on the clock and making it a partnership with us as a give back to the community.
Great idea.
So lots of folks want to drive, but they're at work. Talk to your employer. Tell them you want to drive for us. Come in and see me. Come see Mark.
Okay.
We have the opportunity to do partnerships with people. We have a great partnership right now with the Real Estate Association here in Nantucket. They share. Every real estate office in Nantucket takes a week
Terrific.
or a month, and they drive for us all year long. And it's been many years now. The Rotary drives for us.
So how come you have a shortage?
Just not enough people.
Yeah, well,
It's tough. It's
Yeah.
a tough time.
Yeah.
People want to help us, but 10 o'clock in the morning is a tough time.
right.
We're all committed. We're all somewhere doing something. Our jobs,
Yeah.
our lives. We would love to see some stay-home moms with their kids. The seniors love to see the kids come to the door. It's a great socialization for them. They might live here and their grandkids might live away. So I'm appealing to everybody right now. We wouldn't mind seeing some school kids if the school could figure out how to allow them to leave and come. Bring a teacher. It's got to be creative. We have to think out of the box. There's
It's
lot
a great
of
idea.
It's a great interaction. The kids in high school could get an awful lot out of interacting with senior citizens. You'd be surprised what you learn.
I've learned a lot today.
I bet you have.
I always do. I love the seniors.
So do I. I've been here 14 years. I obviously love it.
Oh, yeah. Good for you.
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate you doing this.
Thanks.
And again, am I going on one more?
You're going down the hall. Shall I take you?
Sure, let's go.
All right, go on.